Yo, welcome to the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. We are here with a real Italiano, not this New Jersey Italian, New York Italian
What
like
kind of
myself.
Italian is you?
Yeah,
New York?
that's me. Yeah, but we're a real Italian right now, a real paisan. Giovanni Scuderi, what's going on?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Where are you at right now? I know you live in New York, right? But I've seen you've been in Philly, right?
Yeah, I've been doing back and forth. My new base is over there in Philly. I'm training right now with Boozy, the father of
Awesome.
Boots Ennis.
Yeah.
So new team.
You're driving?
No, I'm doing back and forth. I got a place in New York and somewhere here in Philly.
He's a real Italian. The mob and shit. He got two houses. He got like three, maybe four. Real estate.
Speaking of the mob, I guess I'm half Sicilian myself. You got to be the tallest Sicilian ever.
Yeah, there is like just a few tall guys in Sicily. There is not that many.
Yeah.
That is a stereotype with that.
Yeah, man. Sicily's it's like the island of Italy. It's very, very small. Very small people come from there, but not him.
And
like 6'6", like 6'6"?
6'6", yeah. If we talk about history, we've been conquered by so many people, and we are so mixed blooded, bro. We can be like dark skin with beard, we can be blonde in Sicily. We've been conquered from Spanish people, Vikings, Arabic. So we all, you can see people like me or short people, any kinds.
That's crazy. Like, cause I've actually been to Sicily. I was only there for like a week, but I got to be honest, man. I didn't see anyone tall. You gotta be.
You should stay another week.
Yeah, one more week.
Yeah,
maybe.
We'll be maybe lucky to see somebody.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I got a question. So we Giovanni's, right? There's a lot of pizzerias out here. So that's kind of like you're related to them, like you know Giovanni's.
No, brother. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
They out here getting money. They out
here
getting
some bread.
Money on.
Yeah.
So what brought you from Italy to New York? So obviously you fought amateur in Italy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then what made you move? Was it for the recognition in America or something happened? I'm just curious.
I come from a poor family, in Sicily, where a place where we don't have a lot of job opportunity. We don't have opportunity even in the boxing sport itself. So I had this dream to change my life. And I feel like, the American dream was what I needed, So I came in this country, decided I wanted to become a boxer, because even if I had some amateur fights in Italy, I feel where I become a boxer was here in the United States. But I had my first 2 Golden Gloves, then I won, and then, moved to New York and turned pro.
So what age did you start?
Late, like 18.
18.
19, 18 probably, yeah.
Somebody came up to you, was like, "Yo, you a big Italian heavyweight. You can take over the game," type shit. That's what they said, pretty much.
Not even, bro. They want me to play soccer over there in Italy.
What?
Fucking goalkeeper. Yeah, bro.
I was gonna say.
It's not like the culture of boxing. It's not like here in the States, Over there, like you play soccer. So if you want to box, you gotta come here. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you? So now I know you were with our guy Andre Rozier. So you're done with him? Was it a good falling out, or is there drama, or you don't got to get into it?
No, we don't have any drama, especially from my side. Like I love the man. Besides the boxing relationship, I feel like we've been for so long together, and it's like part of family. I have nothing, no hard feelings in this regard. I don't know how I feel about it. Then I went with another team, but there's still love.
That's awesome. Because he's one of the only trainers where, like, when you're listening, not the only one, but but one of the few where like you're watching on TV or you're there ringside, you actually hear him over the crowd. Like you hear him yelling out. They don't need to mic him up. You hear him scream.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
Stay on the stick. Stay on the stick. That's one of the things I like about him. And so now you said you're going to Philly with Boots and his team. What is what's the sparring like over there for heavyweight? I know it's kind of difficult to find heavyweight sparring. Is it better in Philly or who are you sparring?
Boots.
Yeah, man.
Boots don't give a fuck.
Boots sparring anybody, bro. And especially what I like of a gym like this, like I've been in camp with Alexander Usyk, totally different style, totally different mentality of work. But the similarity that I saw in both teams is combat school, which means work on technique every day, defense, catching, sleeping shots, countering shots, working on your form. And that's where I like Boosie, because he's a teacher. He make you work on these little details. And what I see Usyk was doing as a champion with a lot of experience was working on the little things. Understand? So that's the similarity for greatness. If you want to be good, bro, you gotta be consistent on the little things. Be a student. And another thing that I like of Boots' team is there is a good environment. Everybody hard worker, everybody's good, and like this you can learn from the environment. For anybody around you, not just from the coach. So
when you were like, are they repetition? I know a lot of guys when they switch trainers and stuff, the repetition of certain things, like Canelo and his team. We talked to Teofimo Lopez, and he was like, the biggest difference with him is like repetition of the same shot over and over and over.
Listen, if you think about it, Castamado used to say that boxing is a sport. Anybody can become a fighter. It's repetition. There is who get it faster. There is who need more time. But it's through repetition that you become a good fighter. Doing the same thing over and over and over and master it. Do it correctly.
Yeah.
Not skip any step.
So are you put up over there in Philly though? You have like a place to stay in Philly? So you're in Philly and you're okay, cool. Because I did see I think you were coming back from Philly the other day. You posted you got pulled over or something.
Oh yeah. I was going to the gym, yeah. When it's nice out, they come out. Everything good.
Starting to get nice in Philly.
Yeah. So what is
when there is a good weather,
Yeah, he posted something. He was like, let's have some fun. What is the biggest difference, like culturally, maybe like sparring wise or gym wise, from New York and Philly, or is it a lot of the same stuff?
I don't know. I can say from what I like in this gym, there is a lot of respect here in Philly.
So so more than
in New York. I don't know, maybe because I spent a lot of years in New York. I feel like there is too much animosity, man. You gotta watch out from everybody around you, close to you. Jealousy and this and that. Why? Why that? And I've never been a person like that. But I feel like a lot of people over there, like, man, too much like fucking talking and animosity and bullshit, behind your back, all this stuff. I'm glad that I left, to be honest.
Yeah,
I love New York. It's in my heart, but I just want to stay focused on the boxing business and don't really like deal with all this bullshit at the gym every day,
And that's just going to elevate you because it's more of a mind game than anything at your level, and you got to keep your mind clear. So if that wasn't working, you made the change, and that just shows how much of a professional you really are. What did you take away from Usyk's camp? I was going to get into it a little later, but what was
I have a question before that though.
Okay, go ahead.
It's back so you was in New York, right? So you was at Gleason's gym in New York?
No, that's what I first, as an immigrant, as somebody that doesn't know nothing in the New York City, boxing situation. Where you go, you got the famous Gleason. And that's where I spent in the beginning of the time. Then I training with Mark Breland. Then he's the coach who made me. Because when I get here in the States, when I was here in the States, I was just an amateur, green as fuck. You know what I mean? Then he saw something in me. I started training with him, and he's the person who introduced me to the real boxing. Teach me like the old school art, painting, jab, 6 different types of jab. And we would do it jab over and over. And I remember the first 3 months I training with him, we all used the jab. I was dying to try over hand. But I used to I used to have the left hand and was like 2 arms. I didn't even need a right hand. I was like mixing it up combination with the left hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
and a little bit low. Yeah.
Go ahead.
A little bit lost like the heart of the jab, you know. I was training with him, then I haven't been able to reach out to him. But I would love to, bring him on the team again, because I've really. It's like when you're a kid that you don't understand what your father is saying, and then you grow up one day. Oh, now I understand. Now it makes sense. Now that I'm experienced, and I feel like now today I'm a fighter. I really, really would love to have somebody like him just to talk to me. And make me think on the right way. I'll set up a shots. I'll do open on an opponent with the feints and everything else. But I'm very lucky because I find, Boosie and pretty much, preaches the same things,
You're a smart guy because if you look what happened to Deontay Wilder when he got rid of
that's horrible. That's horrible. Brilliant saved his ass.
You saw what happened,
but the egos. Yeah, the ego of fighter is this. When you fall down, fighters, that's what they do. They gotta find an excuse.
Yeah.
So it's so easy to fucking put it on you. Okay, I fucked up. That guy was better than me that night. So sometimes your ego, your pride make you do bullshit like this and, turn against the people that really love you because, eardrum broken, bleeding, there was no way you could turn over the fight. And you have the only person.
Everybody agrees.
The only person in your corner, then he tried to protect you because, you made something on the sport of boxing, you got some money, enjoy that with your family. Don't risk your fucking life for this bullshit. You know what I mean? So he did the right thing as a coach. Yeah, he did the right thing.
Of course. And did you ever, when you said you came up, Mark Breland was earlier, obviously, in your career when you got to America. Did you ever move around with Deontay Wilder? Was he with him with that?
I was supposed to going down over there in Alabama for some camp, but then I have my shoulder injury. I had 2 surgery on my right shoulder, and that's why I fell off with Mark Breland because for a couple of years I wasn't able to train him. I should have double the fights than I had now.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was reading up about you, I read about the injuries. I saw that, and that's part of the game, man. Especially for a big guy like yourself, it's a lot more common with the big guys getting.
No, I feel like now that I'm more mature and more experienced and wise, I feel like sometimes like as athletes, as fighters, we do everything wrong and we don't even realize. The diet is wrong. You don't eat enough. You're overtraining, or you're beating up your body. And then you end up having injuries. Then you don't take the right time to recover. You go again at it. You get injured even more. And then you need a surgery. It's just you fight this mentality, this brain, and the things that I don't know. I would never probably get injured. But now I got two surgery on the right one on the left one. Now I'm healthy. I'm good. I know how to take care of my body. So now I'm good. I'm still young.
You got the tattoos that covered up the scars or something?
No. I had the tattoo before. You see, they cut their wing, but I still fly.
Okay. I still fly. Cut the wing, but I still fly. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's good, Bert.
I like that. I like that one. Hey.
I was gonna actually ask you about your tattoo too. What does it signify? Is it part of your nickname? No,
it's just it's a how I like what it represents. It's a animal again. It's a hunter. They can see in the dark. And very very wise, very rare. So I like these qualities. I like that tattoo, brother. Sometimes tattoo don't have the deep meaning, you know.
Yeah. I feel it. What when you were in Usyk's camp, right? I'm sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place because I as I interview everyone, I get a little starstruck, so don't mind me. When you were in Usyk's camp, was there a strong language barrier? Was there a strong language barrier there? Because I know that, or was it like, did they have translators?
No, what I like of them is that everybody's serious. You know, it's totally different the type of camp from any other camp. You go over there to work. You understand? So there is no much conversation and stuff like that. But you know, I'm Italian. I like to talk, so I still like break through the barrier, you know, and then we end up like become actually very good friends with not just with him, but with all the team. And I was blessed to be allowed to not just stay for the sparring, but even for other like you know exercise like running or wrestling. I was his main wrestling partner because that's what we did on the second camp.
Yeah.
You know how to wrestle.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I figured out. Yeah. And what people don't understand about Usyk, is even if he don't have the crazy power on his shots, he is very, very strong physically. You see somebody 6'9", 270 pounds, 80 pounds, he didn't bully him in the ring. It was opposite almost.
You're right.
You know, as a smaller man. He's very strong, and it's because you know the wrestling that they do, the core exercise.
Yeah.
He's like, he's not that heavy, bro. 220.
Yeah, when they first told you that you're in this camp and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna wrestle," you're like, "What the fuck? What do you mean we're gonna wrestle?" Did you take him back?
No, I didn't even know. I didn't even know it. I didn't know it. I pretty much told him like I have a fight coming up and stuff like that. You know, even if he's a great camp like this with a great champion like this, it's not good for you. It's good for him.
Yeah.
But I still accept to do it because you know I feel like Alexander Usyk is gonna be in the history like one of the greatest.
Yeah.
You know? And in some ways, he remind me like Ali. Because there is a lot of little things that people don't know. What he do for his country, how he help like people, how I have a big heart, how he don't have a big ego like other fighters, you know, how he's religious. And the thing that he remind me of Ali is how he was like, you know, for the other people. He wasn't selfish at all. Sorry guys, my camera just dropped off. He wasn't selfish at all. He was trying to, you know, help everybody, and his faith. One thing that I realized after the first camp, you know, Fury is very smart doing these tricks, like stretching those camps by, you know, having a cut or some other bullshit like that, and he messed up the rhythm of the camp of Usyk. You understand? So he trained for 7 months straight. So sometimes it's counterproductive when you do something like that. Then there is other things, and you know. I can't even say some things because I signed an NDA, but there was some other problem during the first camp.
Yeah.
And yeah, brother, yeah, they're very professional, bro. Yeah, they're very professional. So the shit that you see, like you're not allowed, like you know, to say it and stuff like that. And I was expecting for him to pull back from the fight because he suffered like you know a little injury, and then like. He sent everybody home because there was their injury. And he still fought and still beat his ass and dropped it in the 9th round.
He did.
And I realized that motherfucker is for real, bro. Like Ali is ready to die for this shit. And what I realized is not even this, it's not even his courage. It's his faith. Because when you believe in God, you know, the way they do it, why you should be afraid of any other man? You understand? That's what I realized from both of them. They're not afraid. They have the extreme confidence and come from the faith. He was like doing the rosary and his prayer, like, you know, 5-6 times a day doing training and stuff like that. Wow. Very religious.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
That's stuff we don't see. You don't really promote his. You know, that's something we could bring up too.
Nah, bro. Very religious.
But that's a lot of things like nowadays they don't even want that out there. Like,
Yeah,
I don't understand.
but that's
that.
what's weird because, like, if you look at, and I'm not comparing, I'm not very religious. Obviously, I'm a guess practicing Catholic. I should be more religious or whatever. But when you look at like what's going on in Saudi and stuff, they're pushing the Muslim faith. But I never seen anything about Usyk praying in between camp. They didn't advertise that. That's kind of
they don't do that.
It's kind of weird that we don't see that. But I'm just I'm not trying to create controversy or anything. But it's a good point. I didn't know that. I knew
we live in a very strange world nowadays, brother. So very strange world.
They don't want to push none of that.
Especially
they don't want to push
the mainstream and stuff like that. They decide what they want to show you or not and stuff like that.
True. And again, I'm not trying to create them, but I never knew that. I'm a boxing nerd. I don't watch the sport too much.
I think right now, like Usyk is the most religious person I know. Like he's literally bro, the most religious person I know. And I have some family members and stuff like that. And then they're not very religious. But no, bro, that guy after every sparring. So the first thing that he does when he get at the gym. He got a small, a little thing, it's a prayer by the pole of the heavy bag, where he's hanging the heavy bag. So he go over there, he does his prayer, then he start the workout, blah, blah, blah. Wow. Then he does the cross after the sparring, he pray again, he thank God. Yeah. That's his routine, bro, all day long. Sunday in camp, every Sunday, and going to church. Yeah.
That's awesome. I know some camps, when you bring sparring, and it sounds like I know the answer to this. I don't even know why I'm asking, but they took care of you over there too. Sometimes they put sparring partners up in some kind of fucking shack or something.
Brother, I can show you. I'm gonna send you some picture. We were in a 5-star hotel,
Okay. Yeah.
And by the beach in Spain, everything paid off and great experience.
I know.
And we used to play with Usyk. So another thing about Usyk, they all know how to play any sport. And I'm talking about from the doctor, from the coach, from the physical therapist, everybody. Yeah, because I think there is this culture over there in this, Ukraine and European place like this where they play any sport. So you gotta understand, we were everybody was tall. I was the smallest of the group. Everybody was 6'8", 6'9", and we play against his team, right? So we're talking about Catman, the chef, the doctor. There was 5'10", 5'5", 6 foot tall. They beat our ass, bro. 7 foot tall guys. They beat us at volleyball at the beach.
And you're like, what?
Basketball too.
Basketball too? They play ball?
Yo, come on.
Yeah,
They play basketball?
Yeah. We used to play any sport. We used to do tennis a lot. Usyk used to do this, sparring, then play tennis, then playing volleyball, then play basket.
Competitive.
And every day he play any type of sport. This guy is way more in shape than you guys think. Way more than guys half of his age. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
that's something you learn something new. I appreciate you for that. To tell that story.
And of course.
Wow, that's great, bro. That's
because you look at Usyk as Americans. I'm like, that guy don't play basketball. You got this whole team out there.
They know how to do. They know how to do everything. And you gotta see how he plays soccer too, bro. They know how to do everything.
Yeah. I think it's soccer, obviously, because Europe soccer's massive, obviously, but who else was in that camp with you that you mixed it up with sparring wise, if you could say? I'm just curious. I knew obviously you were.
Yeah, there was some other friend from Australia. There is actually a great fighter. There is 6-7-0. He just fought recently. Okay. Another guy from Pennsylvania, Torres is his name. His last name, 6'7". He was 6'0", something like that. There was some other.
He brought in all the tall guys.
Yeah,
all the tall guys.
Yeah. I was the smallest, like I said. I was 215, 6'6". So they used to call me middleweight. But I bring something. I bring something in the table, and those big guys maybe they didn't bring. It's my feint, the tricks. Make him think because I think I think something that I had good, like was my feint, my jab, all the like all tricks, step aside, all these little things that remind
Yep.
of Fury, and they like that of me. Yeah, I keep him like sharp, like thinking. Most of the time, like you can use power, you can use your reach, you can use but sometimes it's nice when you have another like athlete in front of you to stimulate you. To think, with the feints and stuff like that. And I feel like I was doing this for him a lot.
For your
I wasn't easy to catch, and
yeah.
not really, bro. But it's something
body.
that actually, not really, but something that you never do enough. If we see Caballel, look what he's doing to all those heavyweights, destroying the body. With all of them.
Yo,
Killing the body.
He did my boy
all of them.
dirty.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but if you think about it, all these last fights over there in Riyadh, right? All these big fights against like who we fought? The Russian dude, the Cuban guy. What's his name? The Cuban guy.
Sanchez. I think it was
Sanchez. He's destroying the body, bro. And stop him with body shots. He stopped him with a straight jab to the body. The last shots and drop him was a straight jab to the body.
But what big guy really work out their abs though? You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Not too many big guys is working doing abs.
No, it's not even about that, brother. Like, listen, like when you're a big guy, you need more oxygen, right? You need more gas. Yeah. And if I cut the gas, bro, you cannot fight. Then it's not even about like headshots, bro. Like they can take it, but the body, bro, you cannot breathe, you cannot fight. That's rule number one.
That I knew it, so I didn't really count the what's his name that they call him the mountain, I think, or the wolf, the Russian guy he fought.
I'm sparring with him. If you go on my Instagram, there is like a clip that I'm sparring with him.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
I'll check that out. He's huge, massive man. You don't want to get hit by him, but I kind of knew, like you said, the oxygen. He was going to peter out. But when he beat Frank Sanchez, Frank Sanchez could box.
Frank Sanchez is a great boxer.
Yeah, I was like, Jit's real. And then our guy Zhang. We love Zhang. I love Zhang, man.
He met him, man. He was just cool as a fan.
Yeah, he's a great dude, but I wish he was, at this level, like 10 years ago, when his body would allow him, to do what he wants. He's a great fighter. He's very technical, stuff like that. But let's remember that, he's 300 pounds and he's like 40 years old. So he's been doing great, actually.
He came in overweight.
That body was he had a plan to attack that body, and that's what he did. And that's how good Zhang is, though. He still knocked him down. Like, I was like, oh, he's not out.
Definitely. Listen, like he's a sharp shooter, and with the weight that he got, all you gotta do is touch you. So. Yeah.
Did you ever spar with Zhang at all?
No, I never had the chance. But let's remember, I'm a cruiserweight brother. I'm working overtime here with those heavyweights, but I'm a cruiserweight. I walk around 210 pounds, 115 pounds when I'm fat. So,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Like,
I'm a cruiserweight. If you think about it, So I'm tired to give away. 50, 60 pounds to all those big guys out there.
It's true. That's true. That's true. You are.
And then everybody complain about why but you should have dropped that guy. You should, motherfucker. I weigh 50 pounds less. No. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So,
speaking of that, I have a question for you, and it's nothing against you, obviously, at all. But when you were fighting a guy like Brandon, I think it was Brandon, the heavy guy. Was it? I have it written down. Hold on. Oh, Carmack.
Yeah.
Was that the Hulu Theater?
Yeah.
Was that a little discouraging to you? You see a guy with a body like that, and we know it doesn't mean anything. The guy could still box, but you're this like Adonis of a man, and then you got this guy with all this.
Listen, I never underestimate nobody, right? Every man that step in the ring, is a dangerous man. Now, I didn't feel bad or stuff like that because I know he can fight. People underestimate him for his looks. He
impressed a lot of people,
and he had enough time to prepare for my fight. And if you see actually, if you look his box rack, he always like been fighting overweight. Overweight, we're talking about like 300 pounds, 320.
No,
For
you're
my
right.
fight, he was actually in shape, but you cannot see it because the floppy skin. It was 274 pounds, something like that. So he actually was in shape. All the other fights a year after me, if you see the weight, you can tell he was out of shape. And if you can see, it's because like I can move on my feet and stuff like that. So I was just having fun in there. But if you stay there and fight like a regular heavyweight, a guy like this, I give you I give you a fight.
Yeah.
I make it look like this because I use my brain and I take away what he got. And what he got is stay there and bang. So, but he can never catch me if I move. That's my attributes.
No,
so
you did great. I was there ringside for that fight, and the surrounding
no way.
fans, but they were talking all kinds, and I'm like, no, like I knew it was his skin. I'm like, look at his skin, like that's not fat. That he lost the weight. This guy, that guy came in shape in a sense. It's just not the shape people want to see. I was just curious if as a fighter if that's a little like, God damn, this guy's freaking. But you're smarter. You're smarter than that.
Listen, for me it's business, brother. Give me a 10 or give me 10 more of those guys like this. I don't care. It's business. I gotta move forward. I gotta make experience. I gotta learn. And that's what fights like this are for. For let people, that don't know, you see what you got and keep on learning and practicing things. And yeah, bro, so there is going to be a new surprise, a new version of me because you guys don't know these little things, but pretty much for my last like 10 fights, 12 fights, what was like 12 and all. So I would say for all like my career, things that is I've been having the great Andre Rozier on my corner, but nobody knows that I've been training by myself out of my basement in my house. And people still judge you because people still judge you and stuff like that, but they don't know that I don't have like a team behind. And now that I actually do, then I have a coach and I have a team that I can work on things with. I want to really show people what I can do because people don't know what I can do. When people see me in the ring, I haven't been 100%. I have to take fights with short notice to make, shit happens and with no good camps and stuff like that, And that's okay because that's the first part of your career, when you learn and stuff like that. But now, like, I'm really like serious about it, and I really want to show what I can do. I'm gonna sharpen up on my tool a little bit more, maybe another couple of fights, and get some other stuff straight. And then I'm ready to really, take risk because if you don't take risk, bro, in this life, scary money make no money.
You got all the experience, man. I don't know what's next for you right now, but you definitely got all the experience. And then the people that you destined for greatness, the people that you've been in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you're doing all the right things, obviously. If the team wasn't working out for you with Rozier, you switched. You took another risk, and you took a risk coming to this country. And it panned out for you. You had to dig through some dirt, I'm sure, obviously, and here you are. But there's another Italian guy with a little bit different of a track. He's not from the rough upbringing like you were, and I think you know who I'm going to go with this. I think I messaged you about him. Guido Vianello, and again, he is a heavyweight. He's a smaller heavyweight. You think we can get a little Italian versus Italian going on sometime, or what? Would you take that fight?
If I move up to heavyweight, I've been fighting heavyweight, but I'm not looking to fight heavyweight at least, until I become world champion. Also, we're great friends. I never had a chance to meet him before, but then before my fight for the title in Argentina, we end up meeting each other in Vegas, and we end up having a camp together. So we sparring each other for the fight against the Russian dude over there. Yeah. And I, help him out a little bit with the sparring and some advice because I sparring the dude. And I told him, I said, listen, bro, if you use your attributes and move around, the guy cannot touch you. You load up every shot and stuff like that. Yeah. And
I won so much money on that fight.
Yeah, and Guido, me and Michael Hunter actually help him out for the fight, and we help each other, because then, we fought at the same time. I fought in Argentina, he fought over there, and I don't remember what it was, the fight, Canada or something like that. And
what's Hunter? What's Hunter been up to, man? Where's he been?
Yeah.
Where's Hunter been at? What happened to him? I haven't seen him in a.
Listen, this guy got so much potential. So much potential. Let's remember. Let's remember what he did. Let's remember what he did to Bakoli, bro.
Yeah,
and nobody knows. They call him like a short notice. He flew to England. He borrowed some money, bet on himself, and stopped the guy.
He
stopped Bakoli
too.
Yeah,
stop Bakoli.
Stop Bakoli, bro. He's a cruiserweight too. He's one of the most skilled guys there I know. Unfortunately, he hasn't had luck with promoters and stuff like that. And nobody really knows true. Yes, and he won the fight. He actually had a draw with Povetkin, but people said he won the fight and blah blah blah. Yeah.
He was on my radar a few years ago, and I was very high on him because I'm like, oh wow, an American heavyweight, this guy could do it. He had a tough resume too and a tough climb. So you saying his name brought it right back. I was like, actually, oh shoot, he's fighting Christopher Lovejoy in April. I'm seeing. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
They didn't.
And there should be, and then he told me there should be a mandatory fight with the winner of Pulev against the other dude from England. What's his name? The guy that break the jaw to the other dude with a right hand.
Pulev.
Can't remember his name right now.
Oh, Char? No.
He's fighting somebody else from England.
Okay, from England. All right.
Yeah, it's a good fight actually. He should fight the winner of this fight. WBA already sent the mandatory fight.
You said that name, it brought me back.
Fabio Budley. Fabio Budley, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Pulev and Fabio Budley, yeah. The winner is against Michael Hunter. It's already called by the WBA.
It feels like England has the stronghold on the heavyweight division. Obviously, I know you're not heavyweight, but they have they got the top heavyweights right now. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Not so much, but they got the top heavyweights.
What's next for you?
Nothing for me.
Are you going to be in Atlantic City?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. We actually was talking about me on the card over there, but then I got sick. Got the worst flu I had in my life, and I didn't move from the bed for 7 days, bro.
Yeah, everybody did, man. I had it too. We all did.
It's crazy, bro.
You're on the East Coast, yeah. Damn, so you're not.
Yeah,
be on that card because
No, I'm not gonna be on the card. Yeah, I'm still recovering actually right now, but I'm gonna be there, for the fight. Support the team, and then we just stay ready. Keep learning, working hard, sharpen up everything, and then seek for another couple of fights, and then maybe sign with a big promotion. So I got the looks. I can speak Italian, I can speak Spanish, I can speak English, I can fight, I can sell tickets. I feel like now is the time, to sign with a big promotion because you cannot do everything by yourself. I've been doing a good job with my team right now, but I need a big promoter now.
So real quick, and we'll get out of here shortly. You've already gave us more than we bargained for. Speaking of the looks, right? And I'm a straight male, but you're a tall, good-looking Italian man. What's the love life like? Are you shooing these Americans away? What's going on with that?
Absolutely, bro. I find a great woman, And
you have a great woman? You have a great woman?
Yeah, I find a great woman, and that's it, bro. How it is boxing,
Yeah.
Do you remember the great Muhammad Ali? What he used to say? The hardest thing in boxing is being in bed at 9 o'clock. With no body on your side.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, man, I think you're mature.
So, I feel like, especially for our sport, Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I was saying your maturity speaks for you. And I'm thinking of this tall Italian dude with the accent walking around New York City. like me, I'm like a car salesman. I gotta try and get one. Like you, I'm like, oh, they're probably throwing themselves at this guy. And I was curious about that, but hey, I'm happy for you, man. I'm married. I'm married too. I have a great woman, but I was like, damn, this fucking guy probably killing it. I was like that, like you said, bed by 9 is the hardest thing.
He be round on the blacks and shit.
It's got to be hard, yeah. Like
Boots Ennis,
Boots Ennis and Philly. You're like the token white guy now too, man. You just get it all done. You're good. So you will be at the fight. Obviously, we're gonna be there. Mm-hmm. You have anything else? I don't really have anything else. I think he's said more than we wanted. I'm a big fan. I know you said you have your gripes with New York, but technically we know you're from Italy, but you're a New Yorker. So here you are. All right.
Absolutely, bro. Like I gotta give everything to New York. New York made me. All my friends and the people that helped me. This journey like come from New York, and all my connection. Everything is in New York.
Yeah.
I just I'm here in Philly like strictly for business, I don't care about yes, we welcome friends and stuff like that, but I don't care about this shit anymore, bro. I'm like straight focused, I stay home, go to the gym, do this twice a day. I don't want any friends. I don't want no drama. I don't want nothing, just me, my lady, and business and boxing, bro. Yeah. Because that's the time, if I want to do something big, I gotta stay focused now.
And that's awesome to hear, man. You have the mindset for it. I see you got the heavy bag.
You got 2 fans for life.
Yeah, fans for life. And
fans for life.
Man, thank you, guys.
Fans. We're probably the craziest fans, too.
I hope you do fight, because we're going to be there.
Hope you're going to be there. I might need you to throw a
punch. Absolutely, bro.
You're good.
Absolutely. And, bro.
You want to leave the fighters? You want to leave anybody like motivation, That's why I like to ask the fighters to, give something.
Motivation, bro.
He's big with you.
Motivation.
Give the young kid.
Yes. The motivation I give young kid, is like, it's cheesy, but never give up. You know why never give up? I wasn't supposed to literally see nothing that I see in this life or have what I had. I was born in like a very humble family. In a small city in Sicily. And I have no really opportunity, to change my life and stuff like that. And through like simple things like sport, training every day. While everybody used to tell me, yo, go get a job, bro. Boxing's not going to pay. That's Italy, bro. What are you doing? And I used to be broke and training, raining, cold, sunny, no matter what. I used to grind and cry sometimes alone, and no money and no friends, nobody understand me. And then I moved here in the United States. I had to work and training and more, suffering. Then I finally, met Mark Brilliant, signed my first contract. Then the injury, the first time, no money. I lost everything. I lost the manager. I lost the sponsors. Then I get back again. I make it because I don't have family I can call. Yo, send me 10 grand. I got to pay rent. I got to do this. I got to do that. No medical insurance. No nothing. No education. Yeah. I learned English, since I'm in the States. Then the second surgery came and I lost everything again. Then I go back on my feet again. Then the third surgery came. Brother, I come back from fucking everything in this life. You understand? So the thing is, just never give up. Like literally, nothing told me that I couldn't make it. Just keep going forward. No matter what happens in life, take it. Take it on the chin, get up, and keep on doing what you're doing. If you like something, just go straight because it's going to lead you to something good. If I stop boxing nowadays, right now, God forbid, let's not on wood, I got so many connections and friends and knowledge that I could do whatever the fuck I want in this life. And all coming from persist every day in one thing only. So whatever you're doing out there, just keep on doing and do it all the way. Don't do 1,000 things. Do one, but do it good.
Yeah, focus.
Yes, sir.
And you've showed us. We'll give a little clap. We'll clap it up for this guy. Clap it up.
Thank you, bro.
I love that.
I'm about to go run 10 miles right now.
Let's go.
That's a fact.
I'm just kidding.
I was thinking about my life every time he was talking. The whole time he was talking, I was thinking about
it's my true,
life.
bro. Sometimes, life, throw rocks at you. You get overwhelmed. You don't know what you do. Do what you know. The only thing that you know. Keep going forward and never give up on yourself. When you give up on yourself, bro, who's gonna help you? Who's gonna help you? It's gotta be you,
You're
bro.
right, man.
You know, so
you, man.
Yo, man, we thank you so much, man. You're an inspiration. You are. Listen, it's St. Patrick's Day weekend. I am half Irish. I'm going to the Irish fights tomorrow at MSG, but we had to get my Italian side here to talk
thank
to
you
the
for coming,
Paisan,
man. I
man.
appreciate
And
you,
you're an
Thank
inspiration
you guys for
everybody
having
out
me.
of Sicily too. There's not Sicily's often forgot about. Like you're an inspiration for everybody out of Sicily, man. Everyone here's Italy, Rome. Blah,
listen.
blah, blah,
Sometimes
blah.
when I meet those, guys older than me on their 50, late 40s and stuff like that, and have family members that are immigrants that came here in this country like 80 years ago, 100 years ago,
Yeah.
and, changed everything for them. I told them, I'm like your father. I'm like your grandfather. Like I made myself. I came in this country. I maybe didn't came with a boat. I came with a flight.
Yeah.
But it's the same shit for me, man. I learned English here. I had no education. I learned two
Yo,
languages.
you speak great English. Like
Yeah.
Guido don't speak English like you. What the hell?
Yeah.
You speak great.
And he got the education, bro. He went to school. I didn't. I dropped out of school, bro, when I was like 12 years old.
Yo,
But yeah, this life, bro, you can learn. Yeah. Yeah.
Guido was playing tennis, man. But hey, man,
I had to learn, bro. Survival, survival skills.
Yeah.
When you're out there, you gotta
It's
work.
crazy,
You
man.
better learn how to speak and do stuff.
You can
Like, you
make
would-
it in New
you would
York.
So sometimes it's a blessing.
That's right, man. And
Sometimes it's a blessing.
Sky is the-
When all you got is yourself, bro, sometimes it's a blessing, It definitely leave you with some
True.
skills. Yeah.
you're wise beyond your years, and you're a dog in the ring, and obviously a dog outside of the ring. Nothing could stop you. Willie and Puma are fans for life. Thank you so much for the time. We'll let you go now.
Thank you, guys.
You got the heavy bag back there. You got the heavy bag back there. I'm sure you're gonna. You're ready, man. You're always ready.
You ready to get the work,
Yankee hat on. Yeah. Keep that Yankee hat on too. I know you're in Philly, but just let them know you're from New York. All right, so take care. Thank you so much. All right.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you for having me.
All right. I'll see you in Atlantic City in a month or two. All right. Take care.
I'll see you there. We'll talk more. All right, brother. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.